Now, Nakuru is one of the cities in Kenya. It's at position 4 among the cities that are in Kenya. Now, I've just gone around the city. I've been there for many years. And what I'm saying, it is not the best place to do business. It's actually turning out to be among the worst places to do business in Kenya. Now, for those ones who are doing business in Nakuru, they will bear witness. They will confirm what I'm going to say. Now, the first thing that I've observed in Nakuru, it's among the worst when it comes to security or insecurity. If you move around Nakuru, if you, for example, you alight from a matatu at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you will find the streets are empty and most shops are closed. So most shops close at 8 p.m. and by 9 you find that the streets are very empty. And the problem with Nakuru is that the insecurity level of insecurity is very high. That's why the shops close very early. And also in the estates, people live in the estates, not in the CBD. Police don't patrol. So you find that the robbers, thieves, they roam freely in most estates. So since business people fear going home at night from 8 p.m., that's why they close early. And you go to most estates, there are no security lights. The county has not installed those lights. There is total darkness. So that is one of the things that is hindering the growth of Nakuru. So the second thing that I've observed is that Nakuru is a very slow city. It's not like Nairobi where things move fast. People wake up at their own pace, going to work. It's very slow. So it is ideal for people who go there for resting. It's an ideal place for retirement. But for business, the profit you are going to make will not make you progress as fast as you could expect. So the profit margins are very low and the growth will most definitely become slow. So instead of starting business in Nakuru, you can start one in Mombasa, Nairobi, Kisumu, or Eldoret. Even Kisii. Kisii is even better than most of those cities I've mentioned because it's 24-hour economy. So in Nakuru, the only business that I see which is thriving is water refilling business and even hardware. Those two businesses are thriving. But if you go and start matatu business, you regret. If you go and start a nightclub, wines and spirits, you regret. Business is not doing well, most of the businesses. But you can do agriculture. Nakuru is very fertile. You can do agriculture. But most businesses there are not doing well. It's a slow city. The level of insecurity is very high. Most estates don't have water. There are so many challenges which are there. Go and start M-Pesa shop. For the past 2 weeks, I've seen 2 people have been killed. Those ones who are running M-Pesa shops. have been killed by robbers, which was very unfortunate. So if you start an M-Pesa shop, you have to be sure that one day you'll be visited. So it is not a safe place to start business. But there are of course other businesses which are doing well. But majority of the businesses are stagnant or growing very slow or making losses. So for those ones who want to start business in Nakuru, I will encourage you to move to places like Kisii and do your survey, do your feasibility study, see whether you compare Nakuru and Kisii. I'll assure you that you'll find Kisii better than Nakuru. And even when it comes to elections, a place like Kisii is more stable than Nakuru. Because I think you understand what happened in 2007. So, starting business in Nakuru is not the best decision. Of course, capital needed is lower than when you start in a competitive place like Kisii or Nairobi, but you'll struggle to make profits.